The Apostle Paul went through every kind of hell, every kind of shaking, every kind of trial. He went into death often. He went through every kind of beating, the Roman rod, the Roman cat of nine tails, more times than Christ. He was stoned to death a couple of times. He went through perils at sea, perils of false brethren, every kind of peril. I mean, if there was a master in the New Testament of suffering, it would not be Job. That was Old Covenant. But Paul was the one who suffered in the writ more than anybody else that we see. And then, to crown it all, his head is taken to Ostia de Antica. I went to the very spot. And his head was chopped off, and he did it so gladly. But before he did, he wrote his godson. He said, I kept the faith. I finished my course. In other words, it's a long relay, but my part is done. And son, when you're getting ready to do yours, do it the same way I did it. Keep the faith. Fight the good fight of what? Faith. But finish your course. If you're going to finish your course, you have to keep faith. How do you keep faith? And why do you keep faith? The reason why you keep faith is you are constantly going to hear from negative emotions resulting from negative circumstances. And if you don't have an antidote from that, where you are hearing more, and you keep hearing more and more of what God says about you, what God says he is to you, what God says about your opposition and your trial, then you are going to instead imbibe or embrace what hell is saying to you, and hell is prophesying to your life out of hell's will. But which of the two wills is greater? The will of God or the will of hell? And both are speaking, they're both broadcasting, but who are you tuned into? You have to learn how to ignore haters, ignore naysayers, ignore doom prophets, because what God says about you is always going to defy what the enemy has prophesied, as long as you believe. So faith, just like fright, they come by hearing and hearing. Fright comes by hearing and hearing according to the will of hell. But faith comes by hearing and hearing according to the new covenant.